Bruce Lee's JKD Basic Footwork. Now, how are you enjoying this series? I know we've been getting a lot of comments, a lot of thumbs up, and you're enjoying Sifu's. I'm bringing him back again. And make sure you check out his website, theartofjkd.com. Now today we are going to talk a little bit about the basic footwork in JKD, because kind of JKD is known for its mobility, right? It's flexibility, Sifu. Right. Now, what's the history of the footwork? I know Bruce borrowed a lot of ideas from fencing.
Yes.
Why did he do that? Why is it not like a Wing Chun footwork? Why is it not like a boxing footwork?
Well, he wanted mobility to be the best way to get to your opponent, or at least escape the situation. Because if you're just standing there, then you can actually attain a lot of blows. And if you're just sitting there and you only have specific structures, then you're going to use curve to get to the target. So he wanted to encompass both realms. And you see it in the footwork, and you see it in the you know, at least the punching and the boxing aspect of it, and even in the kicks. It feels like it's very pliable, and you can actually adapt to many circumstances. Now, you know, supporting the power with your fists, supporting hook punches, supporting kicks, are all based upon how you're going to deliver it. And one of the things you see in later, and we'll share later, is how you can attain that acceleration when you're throwing those punches and kicks.
So you're not stationed there.
Yeah,
just,
and the best way to do that, of course, is the Baijian stance in the Jeet Kune Do.
By the way, if you don't know the JKD stance, make sure you click on the I button and watch that. And we filmed a video on exactly the JKD stance, why we stand a certain way. So make sure you watch that video. Now, Sifu, with stance, maybe for people who don't know about JKD, because in boxing we have our strong hand and strong foot back.
Right.
So we can throw the cross and the power punch. In JKD, we put it at the front.
Correct.
The lead foot and lead hand. Why is that?
Well, wanted to be more dominant on the right lead. Now, nowadays you want to train your left and the right, but he wanted to utilize your power side forward the best possible and use this 80% of the time here versus, you know, trying to get on your left side and use this as a probing strike and then throw your knockout punch, right? He wanted the knockout punch to be in front, like ready to go, and deliver that much power within this much space, you know? It's not one of these where you're, you know, swinging your entire fist. Now that's good to practice, to get that delivery, but eventually it's short. There. It's very short.
Yeah. And so, in a way, in boxing, because it's a 3-minute match, right? There's many rounds of it. So your way will jab, will test.
Yeah.
But in JKD, mainly for self-defense,
right?
We want to finish that in seconds.
Exactly.
Right.
You wanted to get it done quick. You know the controversial fight between One Jack Man and Bruce Lee. And that's
if you watch The Birth of the Dragon, which, you know, we have no comment.
No comment at this point. No. Other than that, it goes to show that he did evolve his method to, again, want to end it in seconds, not, you know, 3-5 minutes. So now we're discussing footwork.
Yes,
right?
correct.
And footwork in itself, I mean, if you have your base ready to go, and your base has to be aligned with how your structure is. For more details, you know, you might have to get coaching, personal coaching, but at the same time, just for visual reference, you want to be able to apply these both hips going forward, at the same time solidify your foundation down. Knees are slightly bent and you're ready to engage at this point. Your hands are up. Now, closing your fist this tight is too much, right? It's just way too much. You just got to relax. And that way you can actually move with ease. So on the first basis of the footwork, if I wanted you to move, okay, if I wanted you to move forward, some of the basics I start off with first is the step and slide. So you step and you can slide this foot, or you can step and just step again. So it gives you an idea that, hey, that's the way I can move forward, and the way to move back, I'll step and bring this foot back too. So step, slide, step, slide.
And you can see, I want you to pay attention to this part of it where the heel is up, right? The heel is up. You can see here, this is bent, and this is bent, right? This is not facing this way.
Right.
It's like slightly off to the center.
Yes, and I'm not utilizing the spring at this point. I will now start utilizing the spring with this next footwork. And this is what push shuffle.
So this is step and slide. So we are stepping, literally stepping,
and
then we're sliding. It's like, I'm exaggerating, with kind of dragging this,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Boom,
and you
boom.
slide.
Yeah.
Now you see, it requires you to do 2 moves just to do that basic moving forward.
Yeah, but we want to get that down first and just
Yeah.
do that a lot, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But now, utilizing the spring behind you is important. See, if you,
Kind of pay attention to this.
yes,
Yeah.
this is where it matters.
Yeah.
Now, occasionally, just depending on where I'm moving with people, right, I utilize
So
that as like a springboard. So what happens is, if
Like
I'm going forward, right, if I'm ready to press, you know, I'm gonna lift this foot up at the same time, and what happens is it becomes one easy motion. That's one motion
So
rather than
instead of boom, boom,
right. It's boom. That's it. So it's a matter of moving forward, just like so. And keeping your hands up, relaxing, and moving forward. Now sometimes you want your hands to move too. See, I help you
to get the momentum going.
exactly.
Yeah?
If you're just standing this way,
Yeah,
I believe
you can see like it's very like that, right?
somebody's gonna go boom right across the jawline. I mean, you're done. Don't leave your hands out this way. You gotta get used to moving, right? And that's the idea.
And see, it's this one when I'm moving, this is pushing.
Right.
It's in my mind, the momentum is like,
Yes.
more like, dung, dung, right? Like this, dung.
Yeah, you can get it to that point. Yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
So
absolutely.
at first, we got to get this is more da-da, and then it's da-da.
Yes.
Right?
I talk about, you know, hovering, right? If we all had wheels under our feet, we didn't even need to do that. We just move forward, but we
Right.
don't. So we have to get somewhere where we're level and adjust to that.
So we don't want to go up and down
Correct.
as well. Okay.
Avoid the energy going up. Always direct forward.
So that's the very first footwork. I'll bring Jack in and he'll demonstrate on this footwork, and we'll give him just a little bit of coaching, because you probably, if you're watching this from home or from your school, you probably make the common mistakes as well. So we'll see.
Okay, so first thing to do, okay, we're just looking at just the feet at this point. Now, we can come back to this, and just to make sure that the hands are up at the same time, just make sure that these are relaxed standing forward. Knees are bent, raise the heel behind you, and what you want to do is press forward as you lift your front foot up at the same time. There you go.
Yes, there you go.
Now on the return, you push your front foot and return.
Yes,
there you go.
nice.
Now, I'm going to give you a couple of numbers to work with. I'll say 1, you move forward. Okay. 2, move back.
Yeah.
All right? And try to do it with these again. 1, 2. It's important that you don't lean forward. If you lean forward.
So you're not doing this.
Yes.
You're not doing that. So you still
Keep your body
balance. So from the side, we're not doing that. That's no good. We're not doing this either.
Right.
Right?
And so now you're going to press forward and back. Good. Forward and back. Now, sometimes if you start noticing your rear foot adjusting backwards, you got to bring it back forward. Remember, if you want to try to bring these together, they're almost parallel together. The feet are parallel. See? Okay. That's it.
All right.
There you go. See that?
Yeah.
If you do an L shape, that's different. And we'll talk about that at some point in time on why you would use it this way. But right now, if you want to go direct, these are parallel. And in fact, if you want to go to an extreme, the foot is forward and still the knee is bent. It almost looks like, you know, you're trying to cover your groin at the same time. But just to get used to this, parallel and advance forward. So then you got this. Good. Back. Good. Now you still feel that you're doing 2 movements or 1?
Yeah, 1 and 2, right? 1, 2. Yeah.
That feels like 2 motions, right?
Yeah.
Now try to
Combine 1.
combine them. Better. Good. Yes. Okay. Now what's going to help Jack do this drill is by some auditorial drills. I'm going to give him a sound. Now it can mean a clap, it can mean a number, as long as you move. And the way I express this is to get you to go fast. Because if I go 1, well, now what? Right? So if I say 1, you move.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
And then 2 comes back.
2 comes back. Ready? 1. Good. 2. Relax. 1, 2. What does the 1 feel like to you? When I shout at you, what does that feel like?
It feels like a strike going forward.
Okay,
Really quickly.
so if somebody is ready to take your head off, how would you respond with that push-up? Now just think about that while you're moving. Ready? Let's do it again. 1, 2, Okay, a little bit more, because then that guy's ready to hit you hard.
Okay.
1. There you go. 2. All right. 1. That's it. 2. 2. Now, listen to the clap. Ready? Much better. Very good.
Yeah, as you can see, it's not easy because when you're combining the reflex,
Yes.
auditorio, your hand, and Sifu, I think the way I see it is when I first learned this, it's like we're talking about the foot positioning, the knees. Yeah. Imagine if you are a runner, you're not going to run with your knees like, if I want you to go from here to there, as fast as possible, you're not gonna be like this.
No,
you're gonna be like this.
Yes.
Everybody, right?
Yes.
You're ready to, it's like, if you think of the animal, it's like you're a tiger, you're ready to attack. Mm-hmm. And think of this footwork as more, why is it so explosive? It's like archery, right? You're aiming, and you're ready to go. Exactly. You're not, the energy is not spread apart, it's this. So think of that, try that one more time.
And also you kind of gotta have your dominant foot forward.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So think of that, like, you're ready, boom, ready to go.
Now I'm gonna change the cadence a little bit. You ready? 1.
Okay. Oh, that was 1?
2.
Broken rhythm.
1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. Now slow it down on this one. 2. 1. There you go. Now you get the idea.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there you go. So, Sifu actually insert a little bit of broken rhythm. You can see, as simple as a basic footwork, just like a push shuffle, forward and backward, you can include different pace, different broken rhythm, auditorial, clap. It makes it very, very interesting. Just a simple thing like that. So there you go, that's the basic JKD footwork. Now, if you want us to cover other types of footwork, maybe lateral movement or different types of movement, comment below, let us know. If we get enough comment, we'll make a future video based on that. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn notification right there, listen to Sifu right there. Right? Give us a thumbs up and check out our other JKD videos on the right side as well. We have uploaded a lot of JKD videos by Sifu here, so you can make sure you check out all those videos. And you want to watch them more than once because we always cover, although we kind of make the video 10, 12 minutes long, but you need to watch this multiple times. Until next time, be water, my friend.
Take care.